Okay, so this thing sat overnight. We're gonna go ahead and try to start it up, see what happens. Grab the key here. So right when I put the key on or in, I can't remember if these were present before, but I think they were. This is just in the electrical stage, and now we're gonna start it. And try one more time, keep my eyes on the gauges here. Clutch out. And dead. Episode 4 already. This is going to be a short one. Just going to talk about what's going on with the car. So just today I contacted the dealership that I bought it from, and they were very cool about the situation. The plan is to have them pick the vehicle up, and they said they're going to fix it. I'm going to work hand in hand with them to make sure it's done correctly, done right. But that doesn't mean I'm not still working on the car. There's a lot of stuff that I was actually able to knock out today. So I got my 2-part epoxy in the mail. This new design, by the way, is awesome. You can reseal it with this cap right here. Whoever thought of this, A+ on the test. So I have both of my engine covers right here. This one is in really good condition. This one had a crack down the middle, and what that shininess you see to it is actually the epoxy. So I'm going to most likely be able to get that streak out with some alcohol once this is completely cured. But I also went ahead and I put epoxy on each of these clip points. Like I said, this one was good from the beginning, but this one had a crack. I don't want to bend it too much, it's still curing, but it's not cracked anymore. And one of the clips had fallen off. I think it was this one. So you can see I just put some epoxy on both of those, and even the ones that weren't broken got epoxied, so preventative maintenance. Also, take y'all outside really quick and show you what is in paint. What you're looking at is called the upper air deflection brace. This is a part that connects from underneath your radiator, from your skid plate to a mount point on the radiator itself. Actually, I think this is dry enough to pick up. Hold on. It doesn't look perfect yet, but it's not finished. This, where you see all this smoothness, is where this piece actually broke originally. When I bought the car, it was already in 2 pieces. So I went in there with some epoxy and then some strengthening tape and then epoxy again. This is arguably stronger than the metal. You can tell the metal is still a little bit rusted, but once I finish the paint, and then I'm going to clear coat it, and then I'm going to install it. It's going to look great. And this is the final product for the upper air deflection brace. I tried my best to get the angle back to what it was set at the factory. Try to get that as dead on as I could. But what this is on here is some type of emerald metallic paint with a 2-part clear coat. So it's very strong, and you can still hear the old pot metal on the inside. So I got me a little maraca, I guess. I'm probably just gonna paint this black, but I found the metallic paint laying around and it looked pretty dope, so we'll see. And there's one very last thing I wanna show y'all. I'm pretty stoked about this. It's something I've done in almost every car I've owned, and it really makes it feel like mine. Plus, it's badass. Okay, so it's kind of dark, but bear with me here. We're gonna go ahead and unlock the car. What is that? I went ahead and replaced all of the interior lighting in the whole vehicle. That's including the floor wells, my side door courtesy lights, my rear hatch courtesy lights, my rear view mirror lights, which includes this light right here, which shines above your shifter area when it's dark. It's actually very useful. And then very last, if I turn this light off, we have the center console. And I think that's every interior LED other than the dash cluster, which we're gonna get to later, but tell me what y'all think about the purple. I think it's pretty cool. This car is so dumb, it's running right now. this is with the rear view lights on. Let me turn this off and you can see just that light, and the car dies as I'm saying it. Keys off. That was far more interesting than I expected. That's only the third time I've tried to start that car today. As y'all just saw, it stayed running there for a second, which makes me think this has to be a fuel delivery issue. It just has to be, right? Am I crazy? Like I said, I'm thinking it's either my fuel injectors, gotta be the most likely cause, or maybe there's a blockage in one of the lines. Am I forgetting something? If I am, please comment it down below. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll give you an update next time that I figure out what's going on with the dealership. But I'm staying positive, and this is still gonna be my dream car. It's just gonna take some time. Nothing worth doing is easy, and every challenge is just a lesson in disguise. So I'll see y'all next time. All right, so I got in contact with the dealer. They're being super cool, and old girl is on the truck. She's gonna go back to the dealership. They're gonna take a look at her, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I hate to see her on a flatbed for the second time, but I am determined to get this car right. That is gonna be my baby girl. We're gonna be fine.